Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I am your host, the Game Professor. Sorry, had the screen quite dark there. But we are about to go to the final phase of this mission. Let's get to it. Lots of excitement. That was not what I wanted. I clicked too quickly for it to register. And I may at some point end up with a Chester on my lap. I would like to end up with a Chester on my lap personally, but yeah. Well, got the IFF. Now just have a whole lot of Geth to fight through. All right.
Here we go.
This should punch through their armor.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh man, that's right. So yeah, we basically have to simultaneously be working on taking down the core while we're fighting off giant waves of husks. Oh boy. Alright. There we go. Oh! Come on. And they're both down, of course. Oh crap, come on. That's not what I wanted. Shoot. That is the last thing I wanted. At least that managed to confuse them for a bit. I was not expecting that to actually help as much as it did.
Trouble ahead.
Oh, come on. How is she already down again? Come on. Oh, God. And they're down again. Crap. Oh, boy. All right. Crap. Crap. Crap.
I got it.
Crap. There we go. God dang it.
There we go.
Yeah, these waves. Oh. And that's open now, so I can actually do some damage. Oh God, come on. Can... Yeah, dang it. Alright.
Watch your back. Now let's finish you off.
Crap.
One less.
I need to actually keep an eye on stuff being available for me to actually go after. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Come on. Oh, got another abomination, and I'm literally about to die. Crap. Come on. I'm about to die. And they're down again. Shoot. And I have no way of getting more Medi-Gel. Shoot. Because I'm positive. Yep. There's nothing. There's nothing. Oh my God. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is legitimately a nightmare. This is as close to a nightmare in this game as can be. Okay, come on. Just have to do as much running around as I can. Okay, come on. I need to get the abomination, is what I need to do. Because if I get the abomination, I can at least get an explosion on the rest of the husks. Oh god, those noises! Oh! There we go. Yeah, I'm very glad that I did not rush into this fight. Oh boy. I just need to be doing as much splash damage as I can. Basically. Crap. Oh god. I keep missing epically. Oh my god. Crap! Crap! There we go. Oh my god. And I got almost halfway down with this. Can I get to a point where I'm gonna see? Dang it! Oh god, dang it! That is the last thing I wanted. Alright. Let's try to not get overwhelmed by these guys this time, everybody. Oh god, I definitely just got hit by an abomination.
One less.
Come on. Oh my god, the abominations are so bad.
Shields down.
Oh my god, come on. Come on. Alright. Again, just need to be causing as much splash damage as I can. Alright. So close, so close, so close, so close, so close. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god. I am amazed I didn't die once.
Wait, Shepard. Cerberus would want that Geth for study.
Leave it. We have enough trouble.
I'm not thinking about it in terms of Geth, of Cerberus study.
Charlie said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
You know the risk. That's all I'm going to say.
There's no time for a debate. Move out.
Well, a lot of excitement to start off the episode.
Open the port side airlock.
Aye, aye.
Whew. There we go.
We're clear. Go.
That's where I'd be curious about how gravity would work in that, because the Reaper ship is still a larger, more massive piece of material, so it would have greater gravitational pull. Excuse me. Oof. So we got one level. Reaper IFF successfully retrieved. Loss of Cerberus team on Reaper vessel unfortunate, but unsurprising. We'll use team's health records for comparisons against husks encountered on Reaper for possible insight into indoctrination and husk conversion. Got heavy skin weave, shotgun damage, and sniper rifle damage. Then we got 47,500 credits, 2,000 platinum, and that is all. So, now we have a potential Geth crew member. But at this point, we are actually... We're just gonna go around and talk to everybody this episode. And then we are going to dive into the the Overlord DLC. Because I really want to make sure that we do that DLC before we
To discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
Alright. It helped us.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
Okay, Jacob, we know what your stance is.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
Yeah, I hear you both, but I want to talk to it.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly before attempting the Omega-4 relay. It will take some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
How much time?
Are we talking hours or days?
Impossible to say. The technology is complex. The crew will begin work immediately.
Okay. Until then, we keep building our team.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
I just noticed, I feel like her tone is still more rar. Than it usually is for me, and I usually maintain her loyalty at this point. So I'm wondering if it's because she's not loyal. But let's go around and talk to everybody.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow.
Oh, good.
Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Yeah, how does that help us?
Does knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the Collectors or the Reapers?
Not yet. More useful as motivation. Effects on Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding biology, not augmenting. No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Yeah, tell me about your interest in art.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Yeah, I'd say. I'd believe that. Tell me about this singing of Gilbert and Sullivan, though.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
I love it. He changed keys multiple times during that, but that's the former music major in me getting nitpicky. I love it so much.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
Your fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Something went weird with the camera choice there.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
I love Morden.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
It's awesome. He's such a great character. Let's very quickly take care of the latest research that we got, especially the sniper rifle damage. And got another heavy skin weave. Excellent. Alright. So then, let me take a look at our Paragon. If it'll load. Oh, that still doesn't look very high. Overall.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. From the Elusive Man, Shepard, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I've sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy's systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to go through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our own terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe that it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we could use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. Yep, that is very quintessential Elusive Man for us. Let's go down to engineering first. Man, this will probably be a slightly long episode just because I am going to make sure that we talk to everybody. I think Morden is the one who has the longest bit of conversation, but we'll find out. Let's start off with Tally.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little Bostet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
How sick are you?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
Very interesting.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox?
Oh boy.
I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Okay.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
I'm not going to ask for a further explanation of that, because that makes sense. It's if you live in a suit, in order to prevent yourself from interacting with the outside world, you need to seal off a section that you open up to the outside world. So that's logical to me.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
Yeah, what about other planets?
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment.
Huh.
When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
And this is why completely isolating a newborn is not the right way to go about it. Why we need to interact with things in order for our immune systems to develop properly. Suited life does sound difficult.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate that she has this movement regardless of Shepard's gender.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
That makes me wonder if they could have possibly made Tally a same-sex option as well. I think it makes sense that she's not an option for romance for FemShep, but could have been interesting.
Hey.
What do you have to say, Jack?
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
Maybe later.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so...
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
I really haven't talked to Jack at all. Crap. I'm sorry that I've been so bad about talking to people this playthrough, everybody.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Excuse me, hello. That sneeze came out of nowhere.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Okay.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult.
Oh,
I was looking for answer. They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Okay.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
I love her.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Okay.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
Okay. And yeah, the vandalism.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Okay.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change.
Okay.
Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Alright. Well, I'm going to make sure that we actually talk to everybody after the next mission that we do, just so that we get all of the dialogue we can. Whoops, wrong way. I always do that. Quick check-in with Grunt. Then we will check in with Garrus and Samara.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Maybe I need context?
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war.
Okay.
It was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Okay. Yeah, explain why this is funny.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Yeah, what about Garrus?
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me.
Oh
It's
boy.
hate, but it's mine. Okir was blind, and he tried to make me the same. But thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why I should care.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Alright. I mean, yeah. That is an interesting distinction that he makes. Specifically, I hate Turians and I don't hate Garrus. He is just one Turian. He does not represent the Turians. So it still is. Grunt is a fascinating character because of the way he develops over the course of the game. And this is making me really kick myself for not talking to people more. Man, I feel like a dingus. Let's start with Samara.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Tell me more about Justicars.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
There's a unique intimacy about the friendship that develops between Samara and Shepard that I really like.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Okay. Tell me more about their rarity.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
That does sound terrible.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
Okay.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Yeah. That is a reality. Seeing things in black and white like that is often quite problematic.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word.
Wow.
There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Okay.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
And very much weak comparisons at that.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Yeah, what do you think of humans?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions.
Accurate.
I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I appreciate that.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Okay. I'm not going to press the matter because the Shepherd is not interested.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Yeah, without remorse?
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Okay. That... If there can be a silver lining, I could see that as a silver lining.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
All right. Just filling out more information, basically. Let's check in with Thane. Yeah, this is just going to be a long episode because I don't want to have to mix talking with folks into the beginning of Overlord.
Do you need something?
Let's talk about you.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Okay.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about it brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Okay. What about bad memories?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that I would want to escape into memories rather than be in reality.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
Every pang of guilt.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun doesn't have free will, though.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
Okay. I'm not going to say it's irresponsible. I don't like that it's weird. I don't think it's convenient, but it's weird is the best reaction I can have.
That's a strange way of looking at yourself.
Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death.
True.
Our belief is just a bit more literal.
Okay. Tell me more about that memory you were having.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
That was unique?
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Yeah, what happened?
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
Okay. Interesting.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Your species is interesting.
Haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
All right. If there is any other character I would probably try to romance as FemShep, it's probably Thane, honestly. Let's see if Kasumi has anything interesting to say.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hole.
Yeah, hopefully I can still fix that.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
All right. Let's see if we have enough Paragon at this point to get Miranda back on our side.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your
Dang
friend Jack
it!
if you want small talk.
Ugh. All right.
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'd rather we didn't.
Ugh. Let's see if Garrus has anything to say.
Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Good. I'm glad. Alright, Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway.
Hey, for once.
Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing.
Oh,
I'm
God.
still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
What about Ilos?
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
I can understand that.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Okay. Interesting.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Alright.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Okay.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
I'm not suggesting easing stress together just because that opens the romance can of worms with him. And I'm not doing it. Garrus is my broski, even as FemShep. Garrus is my broski. I do not understand Shikarian stans. No offense, because I know I have some friends who are Shikarian stans. I do not get it. Let's get this Geth activated. I'm reactivating the Geth.
Turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
Alright.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Alright, little Geth. Come back online. And this is one of the most profound relationships to develop as Shepard, in my opinion.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Do you know me?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by Collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Okay. Explain your knowledge of me.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch who?
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
Okay.
Old machine. You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the Old Machines.
Okay, and who did I fight?
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Protection.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes.
But you're machines.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
Alright.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
What about organics?
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
Okay. Are you with us or against us?
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines.
Okay.
Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to work with me?
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Okay.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
I dig it.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
And he doesn't know what a handshake is in that
We
moment.
anticipate the exchange of data.
Alright, so we are going to end the episode here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.